say when a boy stay away from home so long, he has to send someone in front of him to see whether or not he's welcome to return home. I have so much on my mind to tell you how much I thank you for all the presents that you have sent over home to me. You have given me so many presents till I'm afraid I will get lazy, thinking I don't have to work. But I'm not going to let you make me lazy. I have received so many presents, so many very good to look at, whether you own them or not. It's a pleasure just to look at such presents. Why, I have never witnessed so many presents. I think I have to build me a house for presents. This shows what Allah can do for you and me if we believe in Him. I didn't intend to say anything. I'm looking for my secretary, and I guess he's looking for himself. And I want to thank all of you visiting brothers that is visiting us up here on Cape Stand. I want to thank you. No, keep your seat. You're up high enough now anyway. I want to thank you. I'm certainly happy to see your faces up here with me. This is about the best platform I ever have been on in this building. Friendship in all walk of life. If we was not on the way to Allah, you would not see these brothers sitting up here. We are not on the way to the cross. Therefore, they are with you as long as you don't drive up a cross in the ground. But when they see the crescent, that makes sense. That's freedom, justice, and equality, and they know that they won't get crucified on the crescent. I am so happy to be among you this afternoon until I'm like a little boy that they are taking him around in company to say something to this one and say something to that one. The parents is proud of him because they think that he's pretty smart. So I'm like that with you. You are here, and I'm so glad that you are here. I'm so glad that I'm able to be here with you. You haven't opened up a prayer yet. All right. The brother just told me that I had not had prayer yet. I know that a mosque, that's most of what it is for, to pray in. But this is what we call a temple, and this is what we're teaching. The man that don't know Islam, he has to be taught in another place how to pray. So therefore, this is what this is for. This is where you come to be taught, and not to practice that here. I know one thing, I'm not going to get on my knees on no such a floor as this. This would be a bad-looking thing to even offer a prayer to Allah in such place. You just don't do that. You wait until you're in a place that is respectful enough to invite Allah's Spirit to come in to you in that place. This place in here is almost like the streaks that are coming off. It's not a place for prayer service. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's a place to fix a man up to go over to the house of prayer. But this is not the place. We may say here, all praises due to Allah, Bismillah Rahman Ar-Rahim. Or say Allahu Akbar. But we are not going into all the phases of prayer. Because this is not the place you are disgracing yourself and your God to invite him to come here and pray unless you're going to throw down prayer rugs. So I say we are here to be taught. Yes, sir, dear Father. And our subject today, don't forget, as I'm about to give over to another brother here. You say, why don't you call his name? Well, I got to figure out which one of the brothers. You know, it's been a long time since I've been in your presence. You goes out every Sunday 3 times a week, enjoying yourself while I sit home, enjoying myself working. So I'm really happy. I'm kind of sort of proud this afternoon to be among you.
We're proud to have you, dear brother.
I feel happy. I have a great subject here for you, but at the present moment, I'm going to have our secretary to come before you, if he's here. Oh, thank you, brother. How you feel? Brothers and sisters, I'm going to relieve myself of the stand and bring before you our new secretary. You haven't seen him. He haven't visited your temple. But after this day, he's going to start visiting your temple. You know, we all are good until we are made angry. So when strangers start coming around and the eyes begin to flash in all corners, we can tell whether then that you are a good, peaceful fellow or not. So I bring you before us our new secretary that has been with us for somewhat about a year. Be a year next month. And we are enjoying his getting acquainted with us, and we getting acquainted with him so much so that I'm able to present him to you today. And I hope you will be happy with your new secretary, Brother Rasul.
Assalamu alaikum. In the most holy name of Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, in the most holy name of his true servant, divine apostle, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, Assalamu alaikum. Dear Holy Apostle, brothers and sisters, first of all, may I say that I am deeply honored that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has allowed me the opportunity to attempt to serve him. It has been a year of complete enlightenment. I have learned things that I never thought that I would ever learn, and experienced things I never thought I would learn or experience. Our leader and teacher is truly a great man. Under the guidance of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Nation of Islam during the past year has progressed to heights that it has never achieved before. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad has led us to acquiring vast acreage of farmland. He has led us to acquire farms in Georgia and Alabama, farms in Michigan. The acreage in the area of 19,000. In Michigan, there are 11 different farms. In Alabama, in addition to what was known as the Greene County Farm, the messenger has led us to acquire additional acreage to attempt to surpass the bumper crop that Allah blessed us with this past year. Also, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, through his guidance from Allah, has led you and I to begin the acquisition of trade routes down through the Caribbean with Super Constellation aircraft. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad has led us to the trade routes across the country, again flying, for example, produce, back and forth, back from one coast to Chicago to be distributed among the black people at prices that they can afford to pay. The Nation of Islam, under the guidance of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, is now striving hard to acquire an educational center. The center that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has had designed for us is truly beautiful. When you see it, if you have not seen for example, the architect's drawings that have been appearing in the progress section of Muhammad Speaks newspaper, you have not seen a truly beautiful sketch at this point. But it is an idea that came from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now, in addition to the educational center, the messenger is leading us toward the acquisition of hospitals. He teaches us that we, the black people who need so much medical care, don't even have a first aid station of our own. The nation needs funds for this and many projects that the messenger has. Those of us who are following the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and those of you who have come to hear him today, who will soon be following him, should make every effort to purchase the book, Message to the Black Man, How to Eat to Live, and that great newspaper, Muhammad Speaks, that hits newspapers every week. Our leader and teacher has taught us that the amounts of donation that you give for these articles is not for the articles themselves, because the truth that is contained in them you cannot buy. But these are merely donations toward the many projects that he is leading us to for self-sufficiency. When you acquire, for example, the new record, the Judgment Is Now, which is on sale here in the Coliseum, you will hear truth, brother, that that $3.50 could not touch. No amount of money could touch it. But we urge you to purchase Message to the Black Man, the new record, The Judgment Is Now, the book, How to Eat to Live, and the Muhammad Speaks newspaper. And all of these funds, brothers and sisters, are being diverted to aid you and I and the black man and woman across the nation of America. I am thankful to our leader and teacher, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, for the opportunity to again attempt to serve him. He needs all of the help that all of us can get to him to accomplish the job that Allah has assigned for the messenger to do. Brothers and sisters, thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. My brethren and my minister. Assalamu alaikum. To you who have come here from far off cities, towns, and states of this union, United States of America, I thank you. It's an honor to me from Allah to send you here to listen to what I have to say to you this afternoon. And I want you to know that I'm grateful to you for such honor. Because yesterday you could not find me. I was so wrapped in the mud that people was trampling upon me and they didn't know that I was down there in the mud. But all praise is due to Allah. Who is Allah? Allah is all of us. But we have a supreme one that we confer this name wholly upon. He is Allah, the one over all of us. Supreme one. The wisest one. The most mightiest one. The one that sees and hears that which we can't see and hear. That's him. He's greater than all of us. Though all of us is gods, as the book teaches you. Every righteous person is a god. Every evil person is a god. We're all a god. When we say Allah, we mean every righteous Muslim on the planet. But still we take that name and confer it upon just one. He's one God among us who is over all us, our Lord.
Go ahead, dear Apostle. Teach.
The Holy Quran teaches us that he is the wisest of them all. What them? It means this, so Allah has taught me. All the gods that ever was and is and ever will be. The Holy Quran also teaches me that he is a man.
Go ahead, dear Apostle.
Not something that is other than man. The Holy Quran refers to him in such pronouns as he.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, dear Apostle.
And as we.
Yes, sir. Teach.
And as us.
Yes, sir. Teach, dear Apostle.
Only I want you to remember that I want you to get away from thinking God is a spook.
Yes, sir.
A spirit had a base to rise from. You say Allah is a spirit, that's one of his attributes, not himself. There's many spirits.
Yes, sir.
But when we say Allah is alone something that we feel, then that's what you are giving to him. The name of feel. We can feel most anything because we are alive. Therefore, it's sensitive to feel. It's one of our five senses.
Go ahead, dear Apostle.
But what we want to learn is who is Allah.
Yes, sir, dear Apostle. Come on. Yes, sir.
What we want to learn, who is God.
Yes, sir. Come on, dear Apostle.
There is so many of us is ready to argue and dispute about the God. If you don't believe that he's a man, then bring me that one you represent.
Go ahead, dear Holy Apostle.
The Bible says to us, a long distance off from the writers, that we worship, we the Muslim, we worship that we know what. If you worship something that you don't know what it is and cannot give a description of its form, you don't worship nothing.
That's right. Go ahead.
You say, I don't believe in God being a man. What do you believe in? Show me what you believe in. I can show you my God. Show me yours. On the day of resurrection, the Bible and the Holy Quran teaches us that we will be brought face to face with the two gods, the evil and the good one. This is going on today, my friends. If I stand here and preach to you that the white race is the devil, then where is the good God? If this the evil God, then where is the good one? If I tell you that he don't have no form, then I say, how in the world can you prove to me then that you are making me acquainted with a God? How can I see nothing? This is where that you're made blind, deaf and dumb to the knowledge of God. Some enemy of the true God, the visible God, have deceived you and making you to think that there is no such thing as a visible God. I want to say to you, my friend, if you don't have one visible